each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Backfield here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Seminoles will line up to kick it away. So the opening drive stalls. The punter comes out to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Put quickly. second effort. Their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that? Yeah,
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Makes the catch in space. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Dampier. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big intercept.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. Second down now. He keeps it on the design run. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to throw. It's Dampier. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force a field goal.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Makes it look easy.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Number 22, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow. It forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Great move in the open field. Breaking free for a huge return, and they finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
They'll tackle him at the 27. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. To throw, it's Dampier. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First down and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Could have been his second pick today.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw up behind the receiver.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
And this one is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass is caught on a comeback route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Gets rid of it on the move. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Dampier. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, the margin is still 15. Still a two-possession game, though. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A direct snap. He gets loose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Back to throw. It's Dampier. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the returner is brought down. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
On the toss play, runner moving left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Graham down the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. The ball is picked off. He could go. At the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Clemson, 42. Florida State, 13.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught on the crossing path. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He fields the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Here we go. Right.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Knowles. A great catch and run for 6.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That makes the score. Clemson 42, Florida State 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That was crucial, Kirk Barnes. Something crazy. That should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looking for a late deep throw. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, but this lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect.